I actually did that. I sent a code. So I want to start by explaining how Google Classroom works, right? Then we can get to the business of the day. As well as today, I will touch on revision because many people are saying that, okay, they're not understanding anything. So here's the thing, guys. I want to show you how now to work with Google Classroom. How to now work with Google Classroom. So what is going to happen? Let me show you. Let me just share the screen. Can you all see Google?
No.
Can you see all my? Can you all see my browser? Guys, can you all see my
Yes.
browser?
Yes.
Okay, so if everybody can see my browser, so this is how you use Google Classroom. All you need to do just to just find your way here, right? You just go to Google. If you have signed into your Chrome, just go to Google Apps, then scroll down. You'll find that it's written Google Classroom. Then you click on Google Classroom right there. You see. Then what is happening? I don't know if it's a network problem or what, but by now it should have loaded or something. Or you can just come and search it over there. Just say Google Classroom, and then it will load. See, to load for you. I think the problem I'm having this side is the problem of network. You see, the network is very, 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 very slow. You see, so that's why you're seeing it's taking much time. I'm back, guys. Sorry for that. You see, the network is not really good in my on my side. So let me try again to continue what I was doing. Um, so yeah, as you can see, we've got the Google Classroom there. You can just search it on Google. Then after that, you just click Google Classroom. Then it should direct you to something like this. Then on your far on your far right there, right, you find that wait, let me show you right there, right. You just click the plus button right there. You see, you just click on what join class. You see, and then after the code that I sent last night, you're gonna use it and you're gonna join. As you can see here, I've got two classes, which means that I can be able to see everybody who was joined the class. We've got 10, only 10 people have joined the class. And remember, guys, you have to submit your assignment via what? Google Class, because it is the one that is going to mark everything and is going to give you your mark. So I hope by that we're all in the same page, right? Are we all on the same?
Yes. You.
Okay, so if we are all in the same page, what I want us to do today, I want people who have questions so that I can start by answering questions before I introduce something maybe that is new and we check out those questions. It's either you can raise up your hand right here, then I will see you, or you can actually type in the chat box and then I will see your question right there. It's up to you. Oh, somebody's already asking me a question. Sir, is the previous lesson available for download? I've uploaded it on YouTube. What you just need to go, to YouTube on that check the same channel that I was broadcasting live, and then you will find the video right there. Another question? You see, I've got a slight problem with you guys, right? When I'm live and I'm asking you guys a question, you guys don't ask me, and then you're gonna be bothering my class reps and bothering. So I see Galaxy J4 Core. Oh, yeah.
So since they are not asking a question, let me ask for them because they are bothering me. They have a problem with the LAM lesson. I think those guys were just copying the code that you did, but some of them are leaving the braces, the closing braces out, and the system, they are using small letter S and they are using small letter S on the string. So I think if you can just do a recap on the last code, I think it would be fine.
Okay, I will do that. We also have Prevail. I don't know Prevail. She's the one, right? Let me just unmute her. So Prevail is asking that how do I set the path on my PC for Java? So okay, I'm gonna try and I will repeat that for one last time, guys. I will not keep on repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again. I will not repeat the same thing over and over and again. So let me first start by explaining the part of setting the path, right? I hope Prevail, she's listening to me and she has a laptop so that she can try and actually do this when I'm under the screen. So let me do this. Let me do this. Let me just share the screen. Let me just share the screen so that Prevail can see what we are talking about right here. Where's the screen? Okay, I don't know why, but my screen is refusing to display for setting the path. So I will see how to do. Oh, I can just make it. I'll make a video, right? And
Hello?
of
Yeah.
come on, guys.
I don't understand again.
You see, we are busy in class and somebody's answering their phone. Guys, have manners, please. So here's the thing, right? I'm gonna make a video for you, and then when I make that video for you, I'm gonna show you how to configure the Java path. And with that video, I'm gonna upload it on YouTube today. I'm gonna upload it on YouTube, but guys, bear with me. The network is just slow everywhere. So what I will do, I will make sure that I make that video today, and then it's either I post it on YouTube or I send it to your class rep, and your class rep will now forward it to you guys. And I have another question here, which is saying, I joined the class late. So can you please explain to me how to join Classroom on Google? Guys, we cannot be going around and around and around again, guys. We can't afford to do that. We can't. Okay, let's see another one. He's saying that there is a video where you show how to configure Java. Oh, there's actually a video. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. But for the case of those who don't understand, I will repeat it. I will just repeat it. I'll just repeat it. We've got another one who's raising up their hand. The moment I see your hand, I will just unmute you. Galaxy Grand Prime. Galaxy Grand Prime. Okay. Oh, they've lowered their hand. There's no longer a new hand. Okay. Let me just recap on the last code that we did. let me just recap on the last code that we did. And when we recap, I believe many people will now understand what I was trying to do last time. Can you all see my Notepad++? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys. Let me try to recap everything. I'll try to explain everything that I did last time as simple as I can. Guys, you know, I've told you in the beginning and I said, Java is very, very case sensitive. For an example, when we're talking about Java, let me show you something. System and system. These two, guys, they are not the same. These two, they are not the same. So in case you type system this way, I mean, the first way, right? If you, in case you type system this way, it will not run. It will give you an error. So you need to be very, very careful with that, because I've seen many people who have been sending me errors. Guys, we are making simple errors, simple errors. So make sure that if I write a code, right here, and let's say, for example, at the part of public, right? And you write it like that, already it will not compile, because it does not recognize public with a capital letter P, but it always recognizes public with what? With a small letter P. So I've realized that most of you guys, when you're now practicing, you are mixing up things, and most of you are still even failing to just compile a program, just to compile one. So what I'm gonna do right now, after the lesson, I'm gonna save these, I'm gonna save this code, and every time I will continuously upload it on Google Classroom, so that after we are done with a simple code, we can now you can see what we were doing. So for an example, I gave you guys a simple task to do. Let me just open it so that you guys can see. I gave you a simple task to do that I needed by Tuesday, right? So let me show you the task that I gave you. I see questions coming. I see questions. Keep the questions coming. I'm gonna answer them in just a moment. Okay. Yesterday I gave you this assignment. I mean, just sort of a class exercise. And remember, this is your third exercise, right? So I gave the first question was here: write a Java program to print the sum of two numbers. Write a Java program to print the sum of two numbers. And I gave you the test data. And I said the first test data is 45.5 plus 30.6. And somebody was busy asking, how do we now do this? So I want us to use this question as our example today, so you know what I'm really expecting, right? So let me go back to my screen, or the other screen, so that you guys can understand what we're trying to do right here. There we go, we are back, right? So let us try to code that question. I'll do it as slow as I can, so that we cover everybody, right? So here's the thing, guys. The first thing that you need to do, you need to create your class. So when we're creating a class, every class has to have a name. So we're gonna say class, for an example, let me name this class what? Edition. So after that, I'm gonna open my curly brackets, both the opening one and the closing one. Then I just open it like that. Then after that, I need to define my main class. So how do I define my main class? Public static main void, right? After that, I open my parentheses, right? Then as now, you see.
Main void is void main.
Oh, it's void main.
Yes.
It's not me. He's saying it's void main. Okay. So after that, the S right there, it's capital letter. So you have to understand that. So it's string arguments and then square brackets, right? Then again here, I open my my bracket. Then I press enter. This is the skeleton. This is the basic structure of Java, guys. A basic structure of Java. So if you fail to understand this, you're in trouble. So taking the question, I've been given what test data. Let me go back to the question so that we can all see the question. Where's the question? Where's the question? Where's the question? The question has given us what? Two test data, and that is 45.5 and what? Let me just write it down so that when I go back to that side, I don't forget. We've got 45.5 and 30.6. Those are what our test data, and the program is requiring us to what? To print. It's requiring us to print. To print what? The sum of the two numbers. So let's go back to our coding ground. So right now I know I've got two of my what? Of my test data. So firstly I need to check the first test data that I have is 45.5, which means that this should be a what? It cannot be an integer. It should be a what? A double, right? So one thing, what I have to do now is to name my data type right there and assign my variable. I can just say double A is assigned to 45.5, then just like that. After that, also I've got what? I can say double B is assigned what to 30.6, right? So what is the meaning of this statement? This statement is trying to say I've got a variable A which is storing the number 45.5. So right there, I've already assigned two variables, right? So now what this project or this Kaizen is asking me to do is to what? Is to print the sum of the two numbers. So there are many things I can use to print the sum of these two numbers. I can actually come here and be like double answer. Answer is assigned to what? A plus what? Plus B, right? Why am I saying double? Because 45.5, it falls under what? Type double, and 30.6 falls under what? Type double. So my answer obviously will be what? In double. So right there after that, I need to what? To print. So what I need to print, remember, S capital letter, then system dot out dot print line, and I can just write. I see two hands being raised. I will attend to you. I will attend to you. The answer is. Then I do string concatenation, and then I just write answer right there. So yes, Samsung Galaxy S10, you just raised up your hand. Yeah, you can ask your question.
Sir, what if I say double and then I say C, then I say it's assigned to A plus B? Am I wrong?
No, you are right. You are right. As long as you when you come at this part, right, you put C. It's still fine. You can change this and be like double C, and then but you have to remove it where again right there, because what it's doing, C is storing the value of what? Of A and B. Did you understand? Yeah. And I saw another another hand raised. Galaxy J4 Core. Who is this person? Okay. There's no hand raised again now. So let's continue. So after this, guys, one thing I can advise you to do is to come and copy your class name. You just copy it, right? After copying your class name, just click on what file, then click as save as, right? It's still fine. Then after that, it will automatically take you to the directory of what? Of COM1721. Then when you are there, just paste your what? Name, your file name should be the same as your class name. After that, just write dot what? Dot Java, right? And then you just click on save. When you look on top there, it is written edition.java, which means that now we have saved our what? Our source file. So what we can do, we right click on the top nav bar there, and then we say open containing folder in CMD, so that we can what? We can now code. So let me share. Let me share. Yeah, you can all see my command prompt, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
when we are there now, we need to what? To now compile. We need to call the compiler to help us. So we're just gonna be like Java compiler, and then we write addition.java. You see, not .java, because somebody was sent me an error like this one yesterday. They were actually compiling like Java edition.java. No, guys, you don't say Java edition.java, .java. You see, then we just press enter and wait for it to compile. As you can see, there are no errors. So let us try to what? To run. How to run the program? We just type in Java. In other words, you're calling Java and what? And the class name, Java edition, then you press enter. You see, now it's giving me the answer. What is 76.1. So in other words, what I was expecting to see, your answer from question 1 was this. I was expecting to just see this, right? It's as simple as it is, guys. This thing is just simple as it is. Did you all guys see what I just did?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, you did.
Okay, there's a question which is saying that if I try to do the program or try to run the program, it gives me errors and I don't know what should I do. And I was trying to do the sum of adding two numbers, but it doesn't give me the total. Instead, it says error could not find class or yo, you see, the problem with this person is how they are compiling. You see, how they are compiling. So if how you are compiling, so if please just let me know if you're having problems there, we have now to connect via TeamViewer so that I can show you how to do it, right? You just have to download TeamViewer on your PC, then we and ish, I think Zoom is about to cut us out 10 minutes, but it's fine. Say class code. Oh, somebody's asking the class code for Google Classroom. Let me just look for it so that I can also I must say it right here. But I've shared it on the group, guys. So I'll again send it to the class rep and then he will forward it to you. So who else? There's another question. Just raise up your hand and then we see what to do. Another question, guys. Okay, which seems that there's no question. Let me go back to the code to the Galaxy JF raised your hand. Let's hear your question. Yes, if you have raised your hand, please, I'm giving you an opportunity to talk.
Sir, if ever maybe now I'm trying to run the program and then instead of writing Java, I just write my class name, like for example, my colleague, and then .java. Is it wrong?
It is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. It should run with the correct procedure. You should run with the correct procedure. Another question. Okay, it seems as if there's no question. Okay, cool. If there's no question, I have no problem with that. So I do hope guys are part of the classroom, because right there in the classroom, I shared notes, guys. There are notes right there. So if you are not part of the classroom, you might miss notes. Let me just, in these few remaining minutes, show you the notes that I just uploaded on Google Classroom, right? As you can see, I've uploaded these notes. They're explaining everything that we did from the beginning. You see, Java in general, what we're talking about. They're talking about, you see, interesting. I've tried by all means to place things in order so that you guys can understand. So these notes, they are found only on Google Classroom. You can actually go and download them right there. You see everything that you need to understand about Java, Java security, OOP, its advantages. You see primitive and variable. You see, we talked about all these things. We were talking about the boolean, the char, the byte, and everything, how to declare primitive variables, and then initialization. Remember, we have got two, but dynamic initialization and others. You see, it also explain a lot of things. And then we've got where I was talking about assignments, how to do assignment. You see, basic mathematical operations, everything. You can just go. You see, you remember the last time we were also talking about the else if is still go inside to go. Just go there and join the class for free. You are not paying anything. Yeah? For free. You see, everything is there. Like a lot of, I've covered almost a lot of things that we'll be doing this year on the notes. So guys, please join Google Classroom, because everything will be shared there. Most of the announcement, I'll be doing them on Google Classroom. You see, I'll be doing them on Google Classroom. So immediately I post an announcement, it sends you an email. Automatically, it just sends you an email that I've uploaded something, and this is what you have to do, and this is what you have to do, guys. So please join the Google Classroom. Don't take it for granted, because you never know. I might just post an activity to do on Google Classroom, of which you are supposed to write, and then you miss it. And remember, the class exercise that I gave you, it has a due date, and the due date is next week, Tuesday. And it also has a closing time. So if you submit after 12, you will find that the submission panel is closed. So it automatically, we are gonna give you 0. So please make sure that you submit in time and do everything in time. So please, guys, make sure that I get your questions. I get your question. Samsung Galaxy S10 raised their hand. Yeah, let's hear your question.
No, I've already asked, sir.
But there's another one who raised their hand now.
Is it raised?
People are full of playing, you see. People are full of playing, and here we mean business. Yeah. Talk to me.
So how are we writing our assignment? Are we writing it as a code, or are we writing it as a PDF?
You know what you can do, right? Just write your code, and then you convert your code into PDF. Then you submit it via the portal. And please refrain from copying codes online, because I know that thing immediately when you submit, it will tell me that you copied this code from a particular source or anything. So be careful of that, because it will reduce marks for you. It will reduce marks for you. So please do that. Another question? Questions? I've got less than 3 minutes because Zoom is gonna shut us down. Zoom is gonna shut us down. Oh, it means that everybody's understanding, right? Are you all understanding, guys? Okay, it seems as if everybody's understanding, and I've tried to explain what I had to explain, and I believe you will do my assignment as I've asked you, and I believe you have clearly understood how I wanted things to be like. And I will make sure that after this class, I'm gonna upload this code that we were doing yesterday. I think it was yesterday, I can't remember the day we did it. And also I'm gonna upload this one also on what? On Google Classroom, so that you can actually play around them and change them there. And I hope everybody will be sorted. And guys, don't hesitate to ask me questions. I'm always available, and then I will help you where I'm supposed to. I hope there are no longer questions, so that I can close this class and then we can call it a day, right? Okay, no questions. So I believe the class rep will not bother me by questions because everybody is sorted. So thank you guys for your time. Have a great day and keep yourself locked. Be protected.